everyone, welcome from Audubon Zoo. I am out in a flight cage this morning with a very dear friend of mine who is not a raptor but is in fact a little box turtle. This is Yue, our three-toed box turtle, and if she wants to release one of her feet from her box, we know she's a box turtle because she has 3 toes on her back foot. We know she's a 3-toed box turtle because she has 3 toes on her back foot. We know she's a box turtle because she has this nice hinge right here that allows her to close up her shell and box up, just like a little box, pulling all of her limbs inside. Now, Yue here is hanging out in the cage with me this morning for 2 reasons. 1, we try to get a lot of vitamin D on her shell, and 2, because we're trying to teach her how to be an ambassador animal. And part of that is coming out here with me and learning how to be handled by people. And part of that is getting used to the big wide outdoors again. Yue, unfortunately, let me see, she's getting away from me. Yue has been in our hospital for quite a while. This is her 2nd time being medically cleared. She has quite a bit of shell damage. So if you look at her, you can see this is actually exposed bone. And you can see a little bit of epoxy here. Box turtles are one of the only species of turtle who can regrow some of that shell. So luckily they bounce back pretty well. She was run over by a lawnmower. So anytime you see a turtle in your yard, you want to be really careful you're checking for them when you're going to mow your lawn, because I know we don't want big weedy lawns, but our turtle friends really love them. They give them a lot of places to hide. Now, one other cool thing we can see when we're handling Yue, and she's being wonderful in hand, good job lady, is we can also see she has these big brilliant eyes. Now, we can actually sex turtles by their eyes. Box turtles, the ladies have those bright red eyes and males have a more yellow color, at least in the eastern ones we have here in North America. Our North American box turtles are terrestrial. If you've been here to Audubon Zoo, you might have met Miss Destin. We have an aquatic Malayan box turtle here at the zoo. Oh, thank you, Miss Yue. Wonderful shot. But if you would like to come down and see Miss Yue, she is starting to go into our shell theater rotation. We do shell theater 3 times a week, 1 o'clock p.m., Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And pretty soon, if she does become an ambassador animal, and that is an ambassador for her species, she will start to go see our camp kids, see our hospital friends at our local children's hospitals, and maybe even start going by our elephant fountain for our 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. encounters. But you can see some of our other ambassador friends at those times. And then one other really important fact about turtles is you might notice I'm trying to keep her in frame and keep her where I can keep an eye on her. But if you ever see a turtle friend crossing the road, you want to be sure that you're not doing what I'm doing. You want to make sure you're putting them in the direction they're going, because just like Miss Yue, they're going to keep wanting to go the direction they're going, and they are not just going to go the direction you put them. They're going to turn around and go back. They know why they're trying to go in that direction. So you can pick them up. They're a little guy, just like a hamburger. 2 hands on the fingers on the back of their spine for stability if they're real small and slippery, if they're wet. You want your fingers back far enough that they can't dig at you. And if you've got a snapping turtle, don't pick them up all the way. If they're really big, you can put your hands right here in the very backs of their scoots, pick up their little feet like a little wheelbarrow, and they'll pull themselves forward. But Yue, you have been a wonderful friend to teach our YouTube friends about box turtles. And like I said, our ambassador team here at Audubon Zoo is in shell theater 3 times a week. And we have tons of reptile friends that would be happy to see you.